Alrighty, everyone. Get used to the screenshot sound because that's how most of the videos are going to start. But this is me playing Baldur's Gate for the homies. So I got a game here with Ari on it that contains my heroic Akarium 5, which is now the Akarium 5 because Ari's included. And you've got Akarium, you've got Ari, you've got Soren, you've got Ghost, and you've got Varric. And here they are. Now you can see them in full view in action. I tried to get their outfits as best I could, but this is basically me playing Baldur's Gate entirely with these 5 delinquents here. Currently level 3. Are a few stats I need to change, and also I'm kind of learning the game still. But you can see the character sheets here. Got a wizard, fighter, ranger, fighter, and the monk, way of the open hand, battle master, hunter, eldritch knight, and divination, because they don't have onomancy, but this works. God, the soundtrack in this game. So, as far as stat allotment, I don't have nat 20s to just put in stats. So I did them as truly as I could, especially considering your other stat spread and also the amount of health you each have, which kind of ended up being about even. But definitely tried to get your spells also, and your abilities too. So I've tried to match you guys as much as I could, especially for the purpose of gameplay. I do need to edit Varric's hair because it's a little shiny in the light and it's meant to be black, but I tried to get your characters looking as good as possible. And as far as the icons go, they look pretty phenomenal. So, you know, we got our int guy, we got our not strength guy, but, you know, our dex and int guy, because I'm going to have Soren using more versatile weapons, or only weapons with versatility, because there's no twin blades in Baldur's Gate, unfortunately. Akarium's kind of a funny circumstance, because I've got something that mimics his wrist crossbow, and gives him the ability to shoot on a bonus action. But I know that he's truly using a bow, but in order to reflect his damage output the most, I use the wrist crossbow. Varric's pretty solid, just about as he is. I don't have enough charisma for him. That's something that I do need to go and edit. I edited it once just to give him the strength and dex, but honestly he doesn't need the dex or the int or the wisdom, so I can dump those and put them in the charisma where they belong, because he's basically my charisma guy. Ari's got the most charisma out of all of you guys, and I don't know how that is. And then definitely Ghost, I tried to match the most in stats, especially getting his AC and armor up high. So you've got his pretty good strength, his pretty fair dex, which is the modifier for punching attacks in this game, so it actually uses dex. So, because his punches are what do damage, I have that as peak. But we're just here in camp right now, and then you can kind of learn some of the mechanics with me in group mode. And the first thing we'll do is actually show you guys the character creator and how it works.
Find a way forward.
And that you can each get a little bit of time, where I'll play each of you guys solely, and then you have the amazing characters that are actually very fleshed out and lovely, like Astarion, Lae'zel, Gale, Will. We haven't met Karlach yet. I barely know Karlach, by the way. This is like my actual first playthrough, and it's heavily modded, and I'm just ignoring most of the story points the game wants me to experience. And instead, playing the Akarium 5. So here we are. As you can see, it's black. It's shiny in the daylight. But we're just going to fix that as we can. Oh, it even says brown. That's it. Boom. I think we've done it. And then there's something I noticed about Ghost that was missing. And you can see here the list of actions and stuff. Like the dash action.
Mind my step.
Ghost is British. Ignore that. I can't find a deep, raspy voice for him to use. But we're doing our best. One thing I forgot about Ghost that's a tragedy. I was trying to say travesty. Is his nose scar. I don't know if I'm able to add it, which is the issue. Able to get... Wait a second, I can... Yo, wait a second, I didn't know I could do this. I could make a more true ghost this entire time, and I didn't even know. Okay. Oh, well, the genital slider, we're gonna ignore that. Holy crap, it's Ghost. I don't think I can give him... Oh, it's kinda cool. A nose scar, because I know that I gave him like an Aruka scar. His eyes are perfect. His tail's perfect. Well, honestly, this is a lot better of an upgrade with a smooth base. So you guys are much more true to form. And color-wise, looking very stylish. So, now we actually should start the game. And I'll keep my mouth a little more shut, too.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Moving in.
So I actually like to keep Soren and Ari bunched together. Varric and Ikarian bunched together. And I typically leave Ghost as a loner. I assume the two mage guys would get along pretty well. And I let Astarion suck my blood, so I'm kind of weak right now as a Ari, so I'm going to go about everything as Soren for now.
I'll never get this. We're exposed now.
I need new pockets to pick.
I think I currently have Soren wielding a really cool rapier that gives him movement speed and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Soren is the hard part when it comes to making weapon choices, so I kind of decided spears and short swords would be good. I thought about giving him a shield, but don't want to do that because it would be a little different, but he's got speedy reply right now. And maybe sometime later a spear to reflect his more polearm style of combat.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
What would Soren do? That's kind of what I really try to mock in terms of when I choose characters. Oh, dang.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins
And I'll read
out
the
there.
options in case you're
We
watching
need
on a
an
big
army
screen.
of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
So, there is a leader that we actually know of. Their name's something Gut, Priestess Gut, I believe.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
So, we have a whole goblin camp to infiltrate, which will be easy, because we've got a big terrifying orc on our side, which is literally the bane of goblin existence.
Never get this.
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's it.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Here's the giant Varric sword in full display now. I've got a lot of enchanted stuff and dye because, you know, I'm a freak for cosmetics, so. Particularly looking if there's anything that might be nice to have. Like fire arrows, for example. Oh, I'm broke. Okay, so we're not gonna worry about
guide
fire
your path.
arrows.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So let's see where we have to go. Find the that's Karlak. And that's the goblin camp. Let's go find Karlak, and I'll discuss some of what Karlak is. So Karlak is possibly a devil, possibly a tiefling. I'm not very aware of. But there was a group of paladins that mentioned that we should slay her, take her head, and that they'd give us a great sword made by their god Helm. I kind of wanted that great sword for Varric, and then I could have a more balanced option for him. But Karlak is a companion, and I'm gonna see how that plays out from a party perspective. Additionally, thanks to Ikariam, this is a goblin settlement that he scared his way into. So, you know, just an Ikariam moment there.
All right, what
Speaking
now?
of,
Breathe deep and move.
sweet, even Ari can make it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead.
Oh. It's not good. Oh, hey, Karlak.
What's up for discussion?
One horn. This is the devil Will and the paladins of Tyr want dead.
Dousing them probably wouldn't be good for a devil. But I think I'd be concerned.
Gods. Is he still on my tail?
Holy
I'm
crap,
embarrassed
she's
for him.
humongous. What the heck?
You with the so-called Paladins of Tyr? Or straight from the Grand High Devil herself? Believe me, these guys are anything but holy knights. They serve an archdevil. Same one I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
So, big premise here that matters a lot. I have a mind flayer tadpole in my brain, and there are other people that have mind flayer tadpoles in their brains. So they kind of have like a neurologic connection between each other. So I can literally peer into her thoughts, kind of as she can stare into mine.
The Blood War. But brother, believe me when I tell you the fighting wasn't even the worst part. From that peek I got into your head, I'm not the only one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? And no joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Ari.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
So are they actually the evil ones?
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
Oh, sweet.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good.
So you're a demon-killing
So
demon.
good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
It's kind of making sense. The guys were kind of sketchy. So you want me to kill them? And it is kind of, definitely jumping into it. It's like, oh, hey, the demon wants us to kill the paladins. And is saying that the paladins are evil. That's kind of a demon thing to do. But, granted, on, you know, her end, they were kind of really sketchy. So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry. I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
What's gonna be hilarious? Let's do it.
Fuck yes. They
Sweet.
cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Whew, I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
Okay, so guys, we have Karlak now.
Attention!
I don't know what Karlak is. A barbarian. Wild Heart Barbarian. That's kind of fire. Bestial Heart. Bear is typically the best. Bear piercings is fire. Whoa. Holy crap. Wolf's kind of good. Wolf and bear are the best, but I mean, I'm not really like I'm gonna use Karlak anyway. Okay, I guess that would be a good point to end off the video, is killing these guys that sent me to kill this demon at the bottom of the hill. And instead walking back up that hill, and they're like, "Did you kill her?" And I'll be like, and just have her behind me. Let's go, boys, and also Karlak. Oh god, this is about to be a mess. There's a guy right there that promised me his great sword of judgment.
I want to have a word.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm Ari. Oh, luck be with us. Fire.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Let's go! Holy crap! Uh-oh. Not anyone but Ghost. Oh, this guy's screwed.
Try me. Well, so much for peace.
And here is Akarium.
That's right.
And they're dead, because I'm Akarium.
Not a fight. Let's go.
Not Varric, anyone but Varric. Let's see here. I'm hopping in. Oh shit. He's got a lot of health. Not the miss!
I won't give in.
Soren, back me up.
I've seen everything.
Ready for another round?
Oh dang, Karlak. Reckless attack! Oh, yikes, it was a miss. Baldur's Gate moment. Oh shoot, hold person. Well, we know that a mage always needs to fight a mage. That is a smite moment, but this is a ghost moment. Get ready to die, dude. Boom! Ghost, get in there.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay. Karium, if I know one thing that you do, it'd be helping Varric. Okay. Let's jump in. Get over there. Varric is up.
Survivor, that's all that matters.
And I think I got a movement. Get cover. Soren, you're a homie.
Better help.
Okay, Karlak's up. And you get in there.
Now this is my happy place.
Oh, I never raged. Probably not a good idea now, but... Crap, Varric's down.
Very well.
Let's see here. Can't jump. I know one thing I can do. Let's hope I can throw a health potion at Varric. Yeah, I can! 17% chance! And, you know, this guy moves like 80 feet a turn, so prepare for it.
No time for mercy.
And there's Ghost.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Oh, now, as you can see, that's a lot of fire. So me and the boys are about to take a short rest before we die.
Fuck you.
At least things have
Oh god, Karlak is going nuts. Let's get out of here, guys. Okay, that should be the last of the fire damage. Holy crap. Let's just loot while Karlak goes nuts. And let's get that greatsword, huh? Sword of Justice! Bruh, tell me that wouldn't be on Varric. Okay, Karlak, I'm glad you set everything on fire.
Just try it, Zariel.
Oh god. Okay, let's try and calm her down.
That ought to do it.
It's not over.
I'm glad you had your fun. Oh, heck yeah. Vivify scrolls.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot. Slightly mad, to be honest. Are you alright?
Who? Me? This is the best day I've had in years. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay, your heart being like an actual furnace, like a machine, is kind of insane. That's so cool. Let's finish this dialogue and we'll stop the first episode here. What does the engine allow you to do? You have a mechanic for your heart? It's basically a surgeon. How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
What'll happen if you don't get tuned up? There are tieflings holed up in the Druid's Grove.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Okay. We're gonna end this with sending Karlak to camp. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? You need to stay behind and camp for now.
Sounds boring.
It's true. It is boring. You heard me.
If you insist, I'll make my way back. But don't be long, all right?
Oh, Karlak. Alright, guys. We met Karlak. And yeah. Oh, whoa, a pike. Oh, yo, we're ending the episode with this baguette. Yo, oh yeah. Heck